back. Andy, the director, just had to have a little break, and while he went out and sorted the extras out, they were making a lot of noise, a lot of barking in the garden. So I've had 2 coats of gel. Both coats have been set for 2 minutes. I'm quite happy with the actual thickness. Your finished nail, after you've buffed out, wants to be between 2 and 3 millimetres thick. I've got plenty of gel on there, so now I'm going to wipe off the inhibition layer. Good old scrub, wipe off the inhibition layer, and I shall also clean my brush. So I don't want to get any hair or dust in it, and I certainly don't want the sun to hit it because it will set it.
What do you wipe it off with? Acetone?
Finishing wipe.
Oh, finishing wipe.
Okay, so now we're ready for the finishing procedure. First thing, 180 grit, refile the free edge. Because the gel shrinks, the free edge of the nail will not be as smooth as you think it is. So always refile. Okay, quite happy with that. Next, we want to make sure the side wall is straight. So place the file on the widest part of the nail and just file up and down until the nail is the same width here as it is here.
Can you do the up and down motion on a natural nail?
Yeah, because you're not actually filing a natural nail, you're filing on the gel.
Right. Just thought I'd throw that in.
Well done. That is a good point. Okay, so I've got the file slightly angled in, so I'm actually filing on the gel, not the natural nail. Same thing, start with the file, something like that.
Very nice.
So, got the file on the widest part of the nail, which is here. Just filing up and down until the side walls are perfectly straight and the width of the nail here is the same as it is up there. Okay? So when you look at the nail that way, your side walls are perfectly straight.
Right.
Okay. Right, now I want to flatten the gel around the back of the nail so there's nothing for the client to pick at. 180 grit file. So again, I'm filing right on the very edge of the gel. I've got the nail tipped down so I can actually see the proximal nail fold. And also because I've got the nail tipped down, I'm not filing this part of the nail. I'm just filing around the back of the gel at the moment. And I get that nice and smooth, so there's no lip, no ridge for the client to pick at. Then we're going to smooth out the main body of the nail. So don't refile this bit, that bit's already been done. It'll come from the centre of the nail, slowly moving the file towards me, but keeping the file parallel to the proximal nail fold. So the file comes towards me, and the angle of the file changes slightly as well to follow the contour of the nail. You see the angle of the file now starts to change. Back to the top. Wipe off the dust. When you've got no shiny spots, that tells you the surface of the nail is level. Where the file makes contact with the top of the gel, it'll take the shine off. So on this one I've got a little shiny spot here, so that tells me the nail isn't level yet. That part is a dent. So to get rid of a dent, I need to file the rest of the nail until the nail is the same thickness all the way over. And remember, nails are rounded, so don't file flat, file round. Repeat on the next nail. So step 1 is your free edge. Can you see all right?
Yeah, better.
Okay. Side walls. Make sure the side walls are straight. Tilt the file so it's slightly angled in onto the surface of the gel. Never have the file at that angle because it's actually underneath the plastic tip.
Right.
So it all wants to be on the top of the nail. And what this is doing as well is it's contouring or beveling the edge of the gel. So if the gel isn't totally straight, it doesn't really matter. The trick with putting the gel on is to get it as close to the shape as you want it. Around the back of the nail, step 3. So the file is just on the back of the gel. So I'm not flattening out the apex, keeping that nice and flat. So there's no ridge or lip where the back of the gel finishes, so there's nothing for the client to pick at. Working on the rest of the nail where it's shiny. Once you've removed all of the shine, you will know that the surface of the nail is level. And if you've got shiny spots, that means you've got dents. And obviously you need to file both sides equally. If you file more on one side than the other, the nail will end up thicker.
Do you count your strokes, do you? Or?
Not really count the strokes, but
within a
if I
little.
come all the way down this side, then I know I've got to come all the way down that side. Right, so I've got no shine left on these nails. Visual check. So this one, see the apex is there and it tapers down. This one is a little bit thick here, so I'm just going to do a little bit more work on the end zone. Think of the nail in zones. 1, 2, 3. So on this nail, I think zone 3 is a little bit too thick. I want more of a downward tilt from here to here. This one's too thick. You see that one? That's the highest point, and then it tapers down. That one, don't like that one so much. I'll take that one down a bit more.
Does some require more work than others, sort of thing, to get there?
Yeah,
Shape?
yeah. I mean, you can get the basic shape just by letting the gel do its own thing. But then if you want them all to have the same shape from the side view, you can see some of them doing a little bit more work.
Right.
See now this one, the high point is there,
Yeah.
and it now tapers down.
Right.
Looking at the nails that way, again, this one is just a little tiny bit thicker. The index fingernail is a little bit thicker, so I'm just gonna thin out just the very end of the nail. Okay, quite happy with that. Double check, make sure there are no shiny spots, and then do the whole process pretty much again with a white block. So step 2 is the side wall, and then the other side wall. So I've got the block on the nail, not on the skin. Step 3, 1, 2, 3, and then it's the same in from the other side. 1, 2, 3, all the way down one side of the nail. So remember, nails are round. You've got to take that block all the way down from the centre point all the way down towards the desk. It's no good just doing that because the nail won't have that nice rounded shape. So the other side. 1, 2, 3. Side wall, step 2. other side wall, around the back of the nail. So you're really getting the edge of the gel flush with the nail. No lips, no lines, no evidence of where the gel actually meets the natural nail. All the way down the other side. Just twice or 3 times. Get some sanitizer on a wipe.
All products shown are available at the nail centre.
Wipe off the dust. And that concludes this part of the tutorial. Your client is now ready to either have gel seal put on, normal nail polish, base coat, top coat, colour, whatever you like. But before you do that, put some cuticle oil on, massage that all in, and then before you put your finish on the top of the nail, just go over again with the sanitising solution to remove the surplus oil. Thank you for watching,